God says 3 minutes ago a big surprising miracle started happening in your life, but you are making a big mistake. Open this message immediately. Listen closely. Right now, in this very moment, something very big has shifted in your life. And not tomorrow and not next week, but right now. Just 3 minutes ago, I moved something in the spiritual realm specifically for you. I opened a door that no person can shut, no matter how hard they try. I spoke your name in the heavens, and angels were sent out on your behalf to begin working things out. But what hurts my heart is this: you are letting doubt cover your eyes, and you are allowing fear to pull your focus away from what I am doing. That is the mistake you are making. If you walk away now, if you stop believing now, you could miss one of the greatest moves I have ever planned for your life. Comment Amen if your heart is open to receive this right now, because a miracle has already begun for you. The winds of change have already been released in your direction. They are moving, even if you cannot feel them yet. But my child, if you do not slow down and pay attention in this holy moment, if you do not stay awake in your spirit, you could walk right past the blessing you have been praying for. I am not speaking these words by accident. You are meant to hear this message at this exact time. You are meant to feel that pull in your heart, that quiet stirring in your spirit, because heaven has already started something new for you, and you need to be present to step into it fully. This is the hour of your shift. Just 3 minutes ago, I turned something around in your favor. It is not coming later. It is already moving now. But here is where you are making a mistake. You are still waiting for proof when I have already given you the promise. You are waiting for a sign when I have already spoken the word. My word never comes back empty. What I speak, I always perform. You must not miss this divine moment by doubting it. If you are seeing this message right now, it means your spirit is connected to what I am doing. Do not turn away. Do not scroll past this. This message is the confirmation you quietly asked for when no one else was listening. Like this video, if your heart feels even the smallest sense of confirmation right now. Do not doubt me. I have seen you cry when no one else could see you. I have heard your prayers asking when the breakthrough would finally come, and why the doors have been so hard to open for you. I was silent for a season, not because I forgot about you, but because I was working in ways you could not understand yet. And now, just 3 minutes ago, I released the shift you have been waiting for. But your mistake is that you are waiting to feel it before you believe it. I need you to believe it first so you can feel it later. That is how faith works. You take the step, and then the path becomes clear. I am not asking you to wait anymore. I am calling you to move forward. Comment 111. If you believe I have already released what you asked for, the delay you experienced was not rejection. It was preparation. I was preparing the road ahead of you, protecting your spirit from breaking, and shaping your heart to handle what is coming. What is arriving in your life is not small, and it is not ordinary. It is a miracle that will shape generations. It is a divine appointment. It is healing you thought would never happen. It is restoration of things you believed were gone forever. But the enemy wants to distract you with discouragement and negative thoughts. That is the trap. You have been allowing temporary feelings to silence eternal truth. That is why you need to hear this now. I am not late. I am not far away. I am here, and I have always been here. Right now, my hand is moving on your behalf. The atmosphere around your name is changing. People are about to notice what I placed inside you long ago. They did not understand your quiet seasons. Some even mocked your silence, but they did not know that I was filling that silence with wisdom and strategy. I was building you from the inside out so that when the doors finally opened, you would not fall under the weight of my favor. The miracle I started in your life 3 minutes ago will not disappear. It will grow and multiply. But you must not make the mistake of rejecting the beginning just because it does not look like the ending you imagined. I am not a God who starts something and leaves it unfinished. I always complete what I begin. My word says that the good work I started in you will be carried through until completion. You are standing in the middle of that process right now. Trust me while I work. The chains that held your family for generations have already begun to break. The patterns that kept repeating year after year are being reversed. But here is your part in this moment. Stay alert. Stay believing. Keep walking forward even when you cannot see the full picture yet. I do not need you to understand everything. I only need you to trust the one who does. This is not just another ordinary day. This is not just another message. This is divine timing unfolding in your life. This is me calling you higher. You prayed for clarity, for proof, for reassurance that I had not forgotten you, and this is your answer. I arranged this moment. I stirred your heart. I guided you here. And I want you to know that you are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are chosen and you are protected. Comment 222. If you trust that I am still writing your story, do not allow the pain of your past to convince you that you are disqualified. Do not let the voices around you become louder than my voice within you. I called you by name, and I marked your life with purpose. What I am about to do will not make sense to everyone, and that is okay. It was not meant for them, it was meant for you. You will know it is me because the door will open without struggle. The connection will come without force. The healing will reach places where you had already stopped hoping. Yes, you made mistakes. Yes, you stumbled at times, but my mercy is greater than your failures, and my grace is stronger than your guilt. I do not bless you because you were perfect. I bless you because I love you. I cover you because you belong to me. And now, my child, it is time to step forward. Stop waiting for everything to feel perfect and start trusting perfect timing. That miracle started 3 minutes ago. Do not waste it by freezing in fear. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy-at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles, new homes, cars, and vacations. It is happening for real people, but the government might remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. You are not late. You did not miss your moment. I did not give your blessing to someone else. I preserved it for you even when you felt invisible. I saw every time you wanted to give up. I saw every forced smile when your heart was hurting. I saw every act of obedience and every step of faith you took when you felt weak. And now I am rewarding that faith. Comment 333 to declare your belief today. It may seem like nothing has changed yet because things still look the same on the outside, but I never begin on the outside. I always start deep within. I work in the hidden places first. That is why you have felt unsettled lately. That is why familiar places no longer feel comfortable. I have been moving the pieces of your life into position. But before you could step into what I planned, I had to separate you from what could not go with you. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. You are not losing. You are being lifted. The removal was necessary. The silence was holy. The delay was divine. The shift I started moments ago is pushing you into new territory. Do not fight it. Do not run back to what feels familiar. Comfort will not stretch you, and safety will not carry you into destiny. I have called you higher, and now it is time to climb. I know the climb feels lonely. I know you are tired, but my strength is strongest when you feel weakest. When you feel empty, I fill you again. When you feel lost, I light the path ahead. I did not bring you this far to leave you now. I did not start this miracle just to abandon it. What I have spoken over your life is still alive. Even if your hope feels crushed, my promise is not broken. I do not forget my word, and I do not lose battles. You may feel like you are barely holding on, but that thread you are holding is grace, and that grace is me. I do not let go of my children. Even when you feel like you are slipping, my hand is under you, holding you steady. My word says I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. You are not walking alone. My angels are assigned to you. My spirit is with you. My favor goes before you. Comment 555. If you believe my hand is still on your life. I am shifting things for your good. That broken relationship could not carry your calling. That closed opportunity was a trap disguised as favor. I blocked it to protect you. You prayed for protection, but expected it to look like success. Sometimes protection feels like disappointment, but it is actually redirection. Trust that even when I say no, it is still love. Right now, rooms are being prepared where your name is already being spoken. You are not there yet, but your presence is being felt. You are about to walk into places you never applied for. You will receive answers to prayers you forgot you even prayed. I do not sleep, and I do not stop working just because you cannot see it yet. I am still the same God who parts seas, heals the blind, raises the dead, and multiplies what looks impossible. Even now, while you are listening, my peace is surrounding you. My spirit is moving within you. That miracle I started is not just for comfort. It is for calling. It is not just about breakthrough. It is about purpose. I am preparing you to carry more than you realize. People are connected to your obedience. Lives will be changed through your story. You wondered why the pain was so deep. This is why. Because I will use it to heal others. The pressure you survived will release healing for many. The enemy tried hard to stop you because he knew what you were carrying. But you are still here, still breathing, and that is proof I am not finished with you. I know what they said about you, but I also know what I placed in you. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are my child. You are chosen. You are rising because of who I am in you. This next season will surprise you. Doors will open quickly. Joy will return. Healing will go deeper than you imagined. Do not give up now. Trust me. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep speaking life. Even when it feels late, it is not too late for me. I restore what was lost. I rebuild what was broken. I was with you through every tear, and I was already planning this moment. Comment 1212. If you believe restoration has already begun, could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that is letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual proven by 4 neuroscience labs is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky the page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. Don't let the silence confuse you. Just because I was quiet does not mean I was absent or inactive. Silence has always been where my deepest work happens. When everything around you feels still, when nothing seems to be moving, that is often when I am doing the most. Growth does not happen in noise. A seed does not grow in the spotlight. It grows underground, hidden from view, protected by the soil. That is exactly what I was doing with you. I was not hiding you to hurt you. I was covering you so you could grow strong enough to stand when the time came. What is coming into your life carries weight, and weight requires roots. If I had brought this miracle earlier, it would have overwhelmed you. You were not ready then, but you are ready now. You have been strengthened in ways you may not even realize yet. The ground beneath you is firm now, and you are able to carry what is being released. Some things had to fall away so this miracle could rise. Some relationships had to change. Some connections had to end. Some opportunities had to slip through your hands. I know that hurt. I know you questioned why things were being taken instead of added. I know you wondered if you had done something wrong. But I see the whole picture. I see every chapter, even the ones you don't understand yet. I see how every loss will make sense later. I see how every tear will turn into strength. I never waste your pain, and I never waste your waiting. Even in moments when you felt overlooked or forgotten, I was working everything together for your good. You have been asking for something real, not something shallow or temporary, but something that lasts. You wanted real change, real healing, real peace, and I heard you. That is why what I began is not just surface level. It is deep. It is lasting. It is touching the parts of you that you stopped showing to others. It is healing wounds you learned to hide. It is restoring faith you thought was gone. It is opening doors you forgot even existed. You thought the story was finished, but I am still writing. Comment 777 if you trust me to finish what I started. You need to understand this clearly. This is not just about receiving blessings. It is about becoming who you were created to be. Yes, good things are coming, but even more than that, your identity is being revealed. Your purpose is waking up. There is a stirring happening in your spirit that you cannot ignore. This moment is not only for your comfort, it is for your calling. It is pushing you toward the destiny that has been waiting for you all along. Some of you have felt pressure lately, a heaviness you couldn't explain, a restlessness that would not leave. That is not confusion, that is growth. That is what happens when you are outgrowing old limits. You are being stretched beyond who you used to be. This discomfort is part of transformation. This is what it feels like when heaven begins to realign your life. Do not fight it. Do not pull away. Lean into it. The pressure is not here to break you. It is here to bring something new through you. Peace is being formed where panic once lived. Clarity is growing where chaos ruled. Purpose is being born where pain once defined you. And through all of it, I am with you. You are not walking this path alone. My presence surrounds you. My spirit guides you. My hand steadies you when you feel unbalanced. I know the journey has been hard. I know the road felt rough and confusing, but it has been leading you somewhere beautiful. The enemy tried to stop you in every way he could. He sent lies, distractions, doubt, and confusion. He tried to wear you down and convince you to quit. But none of it worked. You are still here. You are still listening. That alone means he failed. Even on days you felt like you were losing, you were still winning. The fact that you survived what was meant to destroy you is proof that something greater is ahead. My protection never left you. My angels never stopped guarding you. When you almost gave up, I stepped in. When your heart felt too heavy, I carried it for you. When you could not find the strength to pray, my spirit prayed for you. I never let go. Even when you could not feel me, I was closer than you realized. And now I am asking you to trust what comes next, even if it feels unfamiliar, even if it feels uncomfortable, because this time you are not going back to where you were. You are stepping into something completely new. You asked for a sign. You asked for clarity. You asked for an answer. This is it. This is the moment. Do not ignore it. Do not dismiss it as just another feeling. This moment was placed in your path for a reason. You have outgrown the darkness. You have outgrown the shame. You have outgrown the season of hiding. Now is the time to rise. Now is the time to move forward with courage instead of fear. You were never meant to live in survival mode forever. I created you to thrive, to shine, to carry my presence. That is why the process was so intense. That is why you felt stripped at times. I was removing what could not go with you. I was emptying you so I could fill you with more. And now what I started is going to overflow. It will touch your family. It will affect your finances. It will renew your thinking. It will restore your health. No part of your life is excluded. Nothing is off limits. You do not need to beg me for what I already plan to give. You do not need to perform to earn my love. I loved you before you ever knew how to love me. I chose you before you ever chose me, and I have never changed my mind about you. No matter where you have been or what you have done, you are still mine. You are still chosen. This is your time to stand, not in your own strength, but in mine. This is your time to believe again, to dream again, to breathe again. I am restoring you, not just the things around you, but who you are. Your joy is coming back. Your voice is coming back. Your confidence is coming back. You will feel like yourself again, but stronger. You will laugh again, but deeper. You will live again, but freer. The spiritual pressure you have felt is not because you are failing. It is because you are close. You are close to something bigger than you ever imagined. The battle intensified because what is ahead of you is dangerous to the enemy. He knows what I placed inside you. He knows the impact you carry. That is why confusion came suddenly. That is why relationships shifted without warning. That is why chaos tried to surround you. It was not punishment. It was preparation. It was pressure from heaven making room for promotion. None of it was wasted. None of it was random. It all served a purpose. Comment 999 if you trust me with the outcome. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into sudden wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is changing lives right now. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, it helps reprogram the brain to attract abundance like a magnet. People who once struggled are now living the lives they dreamed of, with new homes, new vehicles, and freedom to travel. But this information will not stay available forever. Click the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently removed. I know the weight has been heavy. I know some days felt unbearable, but through it all, I was strengthening you. I was teaching you how to stand when the ground felt unstable. I was teaching you how to pray when you felt weak, how to worship through tears, how to speak life over yourself when no one else did. This is what spiritual growth looks like. It is not always pretty, but it is powerful. And now you are standing at the edge of breakthrough. What I stirred earlier is breaking through right now. The atmosphere around you is shifting. You are about to see sudden changes, moments that seem to happen all at once. Others will ask how it happened so quickly. But you will remember this moment. You will know it was not luck. It was not coincidence. It was me. It was the answer to every hidden prayer, every quiet surrender, every tear shed in private. I am the same God who parted seas, who brought down walls, who walked through fire with my people and kept them safe. I have not changed. I am walking with you now. The fire will not consume you. The waters will not overtake you. I am with you every step. My presence protects you. My spirit leads you. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. I have seen every sacrifice and heard every whispered cry. Nothing you endured went unnoticed. You may feel like no one sees your struggle, but I see it all. I see the way you keep showing up even when you are completely worn out. I see how you push yourself to get through the day when your strength feels gone. I see how you still choose kindness, even when your own heart feels heavy and tired. I see how you care for others while quietly carrying your own pain. That kind of faith reaches heaven. That kind of faith moves my heart. Comment 1010 if you believe my presence is with you right now, because I am closer than you think, and I have never looked away from you. This is your appointed time. This is not another delay, and it is not another season of waiting for everything to line up perfectly. The breakthrough has already started breaking through the ground beneath you. It has already taken root, even if you cannot see it yet. You do not have to force anything to happen. You do not have to struggle or strive. You only need to stay aligned with me. Keep praying when it feels quiet. Keep trusting when it feels uncertain. Keep surrendering when your heart feels tired. I will take care of the rest. What I have prepared for you will find you. You do not have to chase it. You only need to keep your heart clean and your eyes focused on me. I know there are days when you feel like you are not doing enough. I know you look at others and compare your life to theirs. You wonder if you missed something, if you fell behind, or if you took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. But listen carefully. I am not measuring you by how much you do. I am not judging you by your performance or keeping score of your mistakes. I am looking at your heart. I am drawn to your honesty. I am drawn to your hunger for me. I am drawn to the way you keep coming back, even after disappointment. That is what I bless. That is what I favor. And you, my child, are deeply favored. You do not need a platform or a spotlight for me to use you. You do not need approval from people to be chosen by me. Some of the greatest miracles I will do through your life will happen quietly. They will happen in the prayers you whisper for someone else. They will happen in the forgiveness you give when no one is watching. They will happen in the peace you choose when you had every reason to argue or fight back. That is where my spirit moves. That is where real power lives. Do not get discouraged if things still look the same on the outside. The work I am doing is much deeper than what eyes can see. I am healing wounds that began years ago. I am breaking family patterns that others before you never faced. You are the first in your family to carry this kind of calling and favor. That is why the battle has felt so intense. But hear this clearly. The pressure is producing oil. The crushing is shaping your calling. The anointing is flowing through the very places that once felt broken. This is not just about you. This is bigger than you realize. Your obedience is creating waves that will reach far beyond your own life. The choices you are making in faith today are going to bless your children and your grandchildren. People you have never met will walk in freedom because you chose to stand. Because you chose to believe when it was hard. Because you chose to stay when it would have been easier to walk away. I know it has been lonely. I know some people left, and their absence hurt more than you admitted. But do not chase what I removed. I will send people who see you the way heaven sees you. I will send people who love you without conditions and speak life into your purpose. You have not lost anything that I cannot replace with something better. Trust me, I know what is ahead of you. I know the joy that is coming. I know the peace you are about to feel, and I know the freedom you are about to step into. One day you will look back at this moment and realize it was the beginning of something beautiful. You will remember how close you came to giving up, and you will thank me that you did not. You will see how every battle strengthened you, how every loss refined you, and how every delay positioned you. You will understand why it had to happen this way, but for now do not stop, do not quit. Do not go silent when your breakthrough is so close. Lift your head, straighten your shoulders, speak my promises out loud. Remind your heart who you are and whose you are. This is not the end, it is a turning point. What I started 3 minutes ago was the spark, but what I am doing now is the fire. Let that fire burn away your doubt. Let it burn away your fear. Let it light the path in front of you. You asked me, God, is this really for me? Yes, it is for you, not because you earned it, not because you were perfect, but because I love you. Because I chose you, because I see the battles you fight behind closed doors, because I know the weight you carry and how you still keep moving forward. Even when your prayers were broken whispers, they came from a heart that wanted me. And I honor that. Comment 1515 if you know my promises still stand. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you with ease. A leaked CA report and confirmation from 4 leading neuroscience labs say this is real. Families who struggled are now living in dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret may be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. Let me remind you of something important. This miracle is not random. I have watched every chapter of your life. I have seen every season, even the ones that almost broke you. I did not bring you through all of that just to leave you halfway. I brought you here because this is where the page turns. This is where what once hurt you will now bless you. This is where the very thing that made you cry will become the thing that makes you strong. You did not miss your moment. The enemy wants you to believe you waited too long, prayed too little, or failed too much, but I do not measure your future by your failures. I measure it by my mercy, and my mercy is new every morning. I am the God who restores lost years, redeems time, and brings water to dry places. The moment you turned your heart toward me, I already started rebuilding what life tried to destroy. Even now, as you read these words, heaven is still moving on your behalf. The thing you thought was stuck is shifting. The place where you felt weakest is being filled with my strength. I am opening doors not just to bless you, but to remind you that I am still writing your story. I am not finished, the miracle is not over, and the next chapter of your life will explain every tear you cried in the last one. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. What you see as your limits, I see as my opportunity. I specialize in what people call impossible. I move in places others call hopeless. I restore relationships that look beyond repair. I heal bodies when doctors have no answers. I bring peace to minds that thought they would never be free. And I will do it for you, not because you begged, but because you are mine. Comment 1717. If you believe, I am still moving in your life. Stop punishing yourself for what you did not know before. Stop replaying your regrets. I am not asking you to fix the past. I already covered it. My grace paid for it. I am not holding your history against you. I am using it. Every failure, every wrong turn, every lost year is being woven into something beautiful. You just have not seen the full picture yet. You have been walking through this season with questions. You wondered why it felt so lonely. You wondered why certain people disappeared. You wondered why praying seemed to make things harder instead of easier. But that was not abandonment, that was alignment. I removed distractions. I quieted voices that were not helping you grow. I took away what would have blocked the next blessing. It hurt, I know. But if you could see what I see, you would thank me for the loss. This miracle I have begun will require new vision. You cannot look at it through the lens of your past. You must see it through faith. You must believe that what I said is still true, that my plans for you are good, that I am leading you into peace, purpose, and lasting joy. But you have to stop feeding your fear. Stop replaying what went wrong. Lift your eyes, look to me, speak life, because what you speak now is planting seeds for what comes next. You asked me for clarity, and I am giving it to you now. Stay close to me, stay in my word, guard your heart. There are things I am showing you that others will not understand, and that is okay. You are not imagining it. I really have been stirring your spirit. I really have been waking you in the night for a reason. I am drawing you closer and tuning your ears to hear me clearly. You will know what to do next. The road will not always be easy, but it will be worth it. There will still be moments that stretch you, but my presence will never leave you. I will give you peace in the middle of storms. I will give you wisdom when decisions feel heavy. I will protect you even when it feels like you are walking through fire. You are not walking alone. You are walking with angels. You are walking under my covering. You are walking beneath open heavens. And soon what has been growing in secret will come into view. People will see the strength in your eyes, the peace in your spirit, and the confidence in your walk. They will ask what changed, and you will say, God did. No one else can take credit for what I am doing in your life. No one else could open those doors, heal those wounds, shift those hearts, or lift those burdens. This is your turnaround season. What I began 3 minutes ago is already spreading outward. The right people are being drawn in. The right opportunities are forming. The right resources are lining up. You will not have to chase what I have ordained. You will walk into it at the right time. I do not need you to force anything. I need you to stay faithful, stay alert, stay hopeful, speak what you believe, pray even when you are tired, worship even when it feels hard, trust even when you cannot see the full plan. Faith is believing before you see, and you have more faith than you realize. I know how heavy this season has been. You do not have to pretend with me. You have been walking through fire while trying to stay strong. And I see that. It matters to me. It is not your perfection that moves me. It is your persistence. That is why I started something 3 minutes ago that will not stop until it is complete. Comment Amen if you feel this word reaching your heart. Why is this 7-second CA ritual spreading so fast? New leaks reveal a powerful brain ritual that triggers wealth flow. This 7-second technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is changing lives quickly. From deep debt to dream vacations, this could be your doorway to abundance. If you are seeing this, you are lucky. The page could disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. The miracle you have been waiting for is not being held back. It is being perfected. I am not late. I am precise. I have been aligning things you did not even realize were connected. I have been working through people you have not met yet. And when the time is right, everything will make sense. Do not give up early. Do not speak death over what I am still blessing. Do not say it is over when I am still writing. You have come too far to stop now. If you could see what I see coming, you would start praising me instead of worrying. It is better than you imagined, bigger than you prayed for, and greater than what you settled for. I am not limited by your past. I am not threatened by your mistakes. My mercy is more powerful than your history, and my plans are still intact. Nothing you walked through canceled what I decided long ago. The enemy wanted you to believe it was too late, that you missed your chance, that your life became too complicated for me to use. He wanted you to believe your mistakes disqualified you, but that voice was never truth. He is a liar. I am the one who takes ashes and turns them into beauty. I am the one who brings life out of places everyone else gave up on. I am the one who takes what is broken and patiently makes it whole again. Nothing in your life surprised me. Nothing caught me off guard. Comment 22 if you trust me to bring new life to what looked completely dead. Let me speak gently to your tired heart for a moment. You are not running out of time. You are stepping directly into it. What you thought was the end is actually the doorway into something clearer, calmer, and more aligned than you imagined. This is the beginning of answers, the beginning of restoration, the beginning of peace settling where chaos used to live. I saw the nights when you lay awake wondering if anything would ever change. I heard the questions you kept locked inside because you were afraid of what the answers might be. I saw the tears you wiped away before anyone noticed. And I want you to know this clearly. I have already started answering you. Not in the way you expected, and not on the timeline you tried to control, but in a way that will go beyond what you hoped for. Do not be shocked when doors open that you believed were permanently closed. Do not be confused when new people enter your life carrying exactly what you prayed for. I am sending help. I am sending favor. I am sending fresh movement into places that felt dry and lifeless. And when it arrives, do not shrink back. Do not question whether you deserve it. You do. This is not random. It is a response to the faith you held onto quietly when no one else believed in you. It is my reward for the season you endured in silence. This miracle is not small, and it is not simple. It is layered. It is touching more than one area of your life. It is reaching into your thoughts, your emotions, your future, your family, and your calling. You may have thought you only needed one breakthrough, but I see deeper than that. I see wounds that began years ago. I see words spoken over you that shaped how you see yourself. I see patterns that tried to repeat through generations. And I am not only fixing what you asked me to fix. I am healing things you did not even realize were broken. That is why you will start to feel lighter, not just emotionally, but deep inside your spirit. The pressure that sat on your chest, the heaviness you could never explain, is lifting. Where my spirit is, there is freedom, and my spirit is with you right now, not far away, not distant. I am close. I am personal. I am near to the brokenhearted, and even as you read this, I am working. It is okay if you still feel afraid sometimes. Faith does not mean fear never shows up. It means fear no longer leads. So take the next step even if your hands shake. Speak the promise even if your voice feels weak. Worship even when worry tries to take over. Praise me even when the process feels uncomfortable. Every time you choose faith instead of fear, light pushes back darkness. Every time you trust me in uncertainty, you release my power into your life. I know there are still things you do not understand. There are moments that do not make sense yet. But I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to stay close to me. Let me guide you through the confusion. Let me hold you when the questions feel heavy. You were never meant to carry this alone. There is more ahead of you, more healing, more provision, more peace. This is not all I planned for you. This is only the beginning. What started minutes ago was not just a blessing. It was an invitation to trust deeper, believe bigger, and surrender more fully. You are stepping into a new rhythm now, a new confidence, a new awareness of how deeply you are loved. You are moving out of survival mode and into stability, out of worry and into wisdom, out of fear and into faith. This shift is not happening by force. It is happening by faith, and your story will become proof of what I can do. People will look at your life and see redemption without you saying a word. They will see your journey and recognize my hand at work. Your life itself will speak. I did not bring you this far just to show you what could have been. I am not a God who teases. I am a Father who fulfills what He promises. What I have set in motion cannot be stopped by fear, failure, or other people's opinions. What I released into your life moments ago came from every prayer you whispered, every act of obedience when it was hard, every time you chose to hold on when everything told you to quit. I saw it all. And I answered. That answer came as a shift, a release in the spirit, and now it is unfolding step by step. Comment 11 if you believe something just broke loose spiritually, but hear this carefully. There is one thing you must not do. Do not go back. Do not return to what I already freed you from. Do not let comfort pull you away from your calling. Many people turn back to what feels familiar just before the miracle fully shows up. Do not make that mistake. You asked for new life, for healing, for purpose, for favor. It is here. Do not trade it for old habits or old thinking. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggle into financial overflow? A secret CIA discovery reveals a strange 7-second ritual that activates money, attracting brainwaves automatically. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people step into dream lifestyles. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed from the internet forever. The enemy has been working hard to convince you that nothing is changing. He keeps whispering that it is all in your head, that this shift is imaginary. But listen closely. He always speaks the loudest when he is losing. He wants you to settle. He wants you to stop praying. He wants you to quiet your faith, but I did not bring you this far for it to end here. What I started is not finished. It is only beginning. I am not asking you to figure out every step ahead. I am only asking you to trust me with the next one. Just one step. When you move in faith, I multiply the outcome. One small act of obedience releases waves of favor. One decision to stay aligned unlocks blessings you never even thought to ask for. That is how I work. I create abundance from surrender. I do more with less. Comment. Men, if you are choosing faith over fear today, I see how tired you are. I know how much you carry, and yet you still show up. You still love. You still give. You still believe. That kind of faith moves heaven. That kind of strength does not go unnoticed. You are not weak. You are tired from carrying a battle I am about to lead you out of. I never intended for you to carry this alone. That is why I am here now. That is why this word reached you, to remind you that you are seen, heard, and held. Your waiting was not wasted. Every delay was preparing you. While you wondered if I was doing anything, I was building endurance in you. I was expanding your capacity so you could hold what I am about to pour out. The blessing coming is bigger than you think. It is not only for you. It will reach everyone connected to you. That is why it took time. You were not stuck. You were growing. I know you have felt invisible in certain rooms. I know you watched others receive what you prayed for. I know it was hard to stay faithful when it seemed nothing was happening. But what is meant for you will not miss you. What I assign to your name will reach you no matter who tries to delay it or block it. I do not need permission from people to bless you. When I say yes, no one can say no. That's why the battle has been so hard lately, because you are closer than you have ever been before. The resistance increased because your anointing is growing. The pressure intensified because your purpose is becoming clearer to you, even if you do not fully understand it yet. Do not let what you are facing shake your faith. The storm you are in is not a sign that I have left you. It is proof that I am near. I never promised there would be no fire, but I did promise that the fire would not destroy you. I never said you would not face giants, but I did say they would not defeat you. You are about to experience victory in places where you have only known struggle. You are about to feel peace in places where chaos once lived. You are about to feel joy in areas where sorrow has weighed you down for a long time. I am not only changing what is happening around you. I am changing what is happening inside you. I am transforming you from the inside out. And this transformation will help you understand every season you have walked through. What once felt like a heavy burden will become your message. What once felt like constant battle will become your testimony. None of this pain has been wasted. None of these tears have been ignored. You will not walk through all of this suffering for no reason. You will not cry all of these tears without seeing joy return. My word says that those who sow in tears will reap in joy, and I mean every word I speak. Heaven has counted every heartbreak you carried quietly. Every tear you cried when no one saw has been noticed. Those tears were not meaningless. They were planted like seeds, and the harvest is coming. Even now, the miracle is growing beneath the surface where you cannot see it yet. Do not give up before it breaks through. Do not stop believing when you are closer than you realize. I have already assigned what you need for the next season. The right people are on their way to you. The right doors are preparing to open. The right conversations will happen at the right time. But more than anything else, I am going to reveal myself to you in a deeper way. You are not only about to receive blessings, you are about to be filled with a peace that goes beyond logic. You are about to walk with confidence that replaces insecurity. You are about to carry a strength that people will not be able to explain. This is not excitement that fades. This is not something temporary. This is holy. This is a season of fulfillment. Promises that have waited for years are about to begin unfolding right in front of you. You are going to watch me connect every detail of your life. You will finally understand why the waiting was necessary. You will say, "Now I see it. Now I understand. Now I know it was always you." So hold on just a little longer. You have already survived the hardest part. You have already outlasted what tried to break you. You have already shown that pressure cannot make you quit. The blessing you are about to step into is lasting. It is secure. It is protected by my word. It will restore your hope. It will renew your strength. It will confirm what your spirit has quietly known all along. I am faithful. You felt the shift. You noticed that pull in your heart, that sudden stirring in your spirit. That was not your imagination. That was my spirit speaking to yours. That was my hand touching areas of your life that have felt numb for a long time. I am waking things up inside you, dreams you thought were gone, hope you thought you lost. Parts of you that you buried because life was too heavy. I am breathing life into dry places. I am filling empty rooms inside your heart. I am speaking peace into spaces where fear has been living for far too long. Comment 333. if you are ready to receive what I have already released. I want you to stop believing the lie that you are behind. You are not behind. You are exactly on time for what I have planned. You did not miss your moment. You have been walking toward it all along. Every step you took in faith mattered. Every time you said yes to me mattered. Every decision you made to keep going when you wanted to stop mattered. All of it has led you here. And this place, this moment, is holy. It is not random. It is part of the plan. You have asked me why it is taking so long. You have wondered why things did not happen sooner. But some of the things I have prepared for you are too big to rush. I am not just preparing a moment for you. I am preparing a life that can carry my glory. That kind of life takes time. It takes growth. It takes preparation. I have been strengthening your faith so that when doors open, you will not shrink back. So that when blessings come, you will have the character to handle them. So that when the miracle arrives, you will be ready to walk in it fully. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has come to light, revealing a brain ritual said to draw wealth quickly. It only takes 7 seconds and can be done at home. It is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and stepping into abundance. But this information may not stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. I do not give my promises to just anyone. I give them to those who trust me enough to wait, to those who surrender, to those who keep walking with me even when the path does not make sense. That is what you have done. And now it is time to see what I have been working on while you walked by faith. It is time to see fruit grow from seeds you thought were dead. Comment 777 if you believe the waiting was not wasted. I have never wasted your pain. I have never ignored your sorrow. I have been with you through every moment. I have been weaving redemption into every painful chapter of your story. There are things you have been through that no one else understands, wounds so deep that you stopped trying to explain them, but I understand. I was there for every moment, and I have been healing what no one else could see. You have been trying to hold yourself together, thinking you had to be strong for everyone else. But you do not have to carry that weight anymore. You do not have to pretend that you are okay. I am here to lift the burden from you. I am here to hold you together. I am here to remind you that you were never meant to carry this alone. I am your strength. I am your safe place. I am the one who restores, and I am restoring you now. I am doing this quietly, gently, and deeply. I am reaching into places you tried to hide. I am touching areas you avoided because the pain was still sharp. I am healing them. I am speaking to the child inside you who felt rejected. I am touching the part of you that felt abandoned. I am restoring confidence that life tried to break. I am rebuilding your joy. Not a shallow joy, but a deep joy rooted in peace that comes from me. You will not always feel this tired. You will not always feel this overwhelmed. I am shifting your season. The battle is lifting. You are about to breathe easier. You are about to sleep more peacefully. You are about to speak boldly again. Not because everything around you will suddenly become perfect, but because I am perfecting you in the middle of it. I am giving you strength you did not know you had. I am placing songs back into your soul. I am reminding you of who you truly are. You are not your failures. You are not your fears. You are not your past. You are mine. You are called. You are chosen. You are strong in me, and nothing can change that. Not your mistakes, not other people's opinions, not the shame you carried for so long. I knew all of it, and I still chose you. I still marked you. I am still moving in your life with purpose. The miracle I started did not stop. It is expanding. It is touching areas of your life you stopped praying about. It is reaching into a future you thought was out of reach. It is rewriting a story you believed was already finished. You have been living with the weight of what if, but I am speaking a new word over you now. Watch me. Watch what I do. Watch how I redeem. Watch how I open doors you stopped knocking on. You will not have to force what is coming. You will not have to beg for it. What is coming will feel like peace. It will feel like alignment. It will feel clear, because that is how I move. I do not bring confusion. I bring confirmation. I do not lead you into places where your spirit is torn. I guide you with peace that goes beyond understanding. Comment 555 if you believe my peace is leading you now. You will know it is me because it will feel like restoration. You will know it is me because it will heal things you did not realize needed healing. You will know it is me because it will not come through pressure or striving. It will come through surrender, and it is already happening, step by step, layer by layer, one divine moment at a time. Do not measure what I am doing by what you see right now. Faith is not built on sight. It is built on trust, and if you trust me, you will see that this moment was not the end of anything. It was the beginning, the moment I whispered your name in heaven and released something only heaven could give. This is not ordinary. This is not something you created. This is divine, and it belongs to you. 3 minutes ago, something eternal shifted in your life. Even if you are still looking around, wondering when you will see it, understand this truth. It is already in motion. What I started cannot be stopped. Do not let your current feelings talk you out of your future. Feelings change, circumstances shift, but my promise stands. My word is your anchor, not what you feel today or what someone said yesterday. Comment Amen if you know my word is stronger than your emotions. You have been focused on the surface, but I have been working underneath. I have been rearranging things in your heart, in your thinking, in your character. That is where real change happens, not in your surroundings, but deep inside your soul. Because when I change you from within, nothing on the outside can shake you, and I am not finished. I have only just begun restoring you. I have only just started showing you what life with me truly looks like. Let me be clear. This miracle is reaching places you stopped believing could change. Not only your finances, not only your relationships, but your identity, your worth, your voice. I'm restoring your confidence in who I made you to be.